perfect abs, which you'll show off in your tiny denim shorts in the playground as you collect the kids, and all the other mums will look in utter disbelief because you've lost so much weight. I mean, wow, now you look like sexy Susie Sixpack. But why does the 4-stone lighter version of you get all the fun? How come she gets to love herself and feel like she's arrived in life? No offence, Susie babes, because although I believe you are smoking hot with an ass I could bounce a coin off, you're not the person who is going to make you happy. The truth is, that person you are right now has to learn to love herself, because the person beneath all the skin and chocolate gooey layers, if humans were made of chocolate, I would be serving life for cannibalism by now, is going to be with you until you take your last breath. She needs your love and guidance. She deserves your support and kindness. Not tomorrow, not when you have the perfect abs, now. We all believe that thin girls don't have hang-ups, that rich ones never have worries, and that girls who have cosmetic surgery bang their boyfriends nightly. Well, you don't need to be porno Patricia to have a high sex drive. I know of women who live in 6-bedroom mansions that have been to the food bank with next to nothing to live off. And the thin girl, she's battled anxiety for most of her life. So remind yourself again, who's nailing it best? And it's not always the cosmetic surgery honeys nailing their husbands. All of us are nailing it, even through the shitstorm. No one is getting out of here alive. And yet in the process, we're all too busy smiling, disguising the truth. We forget that every single person has a story to tell and a heartache to share. My mission when I started my blog back in 2016 was to remind people they aren't alone and that they are important to those around them. That can be lost at times when you're too busy trying to wipe your ass in peace or praying for bedtime because the kids are doing your head in. So we continue to drag ourselves through life, not realising what a bunch of legends we are. This isn't about trying to be better than the next person. It's just about believing in yourself enough to know that you make a difference in your own life and others' lives too. No one likes Sally Two Shits. Old Sally will always manage to trump the t-shirt you wear so proudly because the smug bitch will always have one more than you. I see so many people who feel the urge to compete. It has become exhausting. I'd much rather stand in the corner of the room with a large bar of Galaxy and a double gin and tonic. Laura's life lesson. Be less like Sally and be more like compassionate Carol, who high-fives the skid marks. Not literally, that would be a shit mess. And celebrates the fact we all shit, piss and fart. Who cares in what order? And there is absolutely no need to be bragging about it. I can't say I've always been this laid back. I haven't. I shit you not, I didn't allow my 3 best friends round my house for over a year because I felt ashamed of how it looked. I mean, there was a hole in the kitchen floor that you had to make sure you didn't stand on, otherwise it would collapse. What the fuck, Laura? Who even leaves shit like that for that long? And yet there I was, living in a house where you had to know where to step over fear of losing your foot through the fucking floorboards. I've come to the conclusion, after years of twisting my tits over not having the home everyone else has, that it doesn't fucking matter. The right people won't give a fuck about what your house looks like. I'd rather be part of a sisterhood empowering each other than talking about how they hadn't put their washing away from last week. I'm not sure when things changed for me, but I know when I started blogging, I started seeing other women telling me that they felt the same and that my blog made them feel less alone. This, in turn, made me feel included. I was finally brave enough to say, look, this is me. Who wants to be part of my gang? And people did. In fact, they already were. I'm writing this book because I'm tired of seeing lives we think we're meant to be living through the rose-tinted glass of social media, or in the playground circles where the mums pit their kids off against each other in the hope that they get to gloat about who did it better. I don't much like those spaces. Instead, a community of like-minded women have come together on Knee Deep in Life who support each other, even though they've never met. They laugh at the filth.